Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am the Butterlord, and we have a very special series that I'm going to do today. And as you can see, we are starting with a new console for the channel, the original PlayStation. I don't think anyone who knows me would have expected this. I just felt like doing it because I've recently started getting into the game. I'm horrible at it, but I'm very excited to play this for the channel, even though I'm going to be doing terribly. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this as a series, but here we have Twisted Metal, the original. This is one of the earliest PlayStation franchises that became very well known. This predates Crash Bandicoot, if I remember correctly. Predates that, obviously predates like God of War and stuff like that. That was PlayStation 2, but for the original, predates Crash Bandicoot. It predates, I'm pretty sure it predates Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So yeah, this, I'm excited. For those who don't know how this game works, I will explain when we actually get to that. But first, contest history. It is Christmas Eve 2005, and in a few moments, the legendary Twisted Metal competition will begin. Deep within his stronghold far beneath the streets of Los Angeles, the contest's demented creator, a man who calls himself Calypso, watches and waits. He is prepared to pay the winner any prize he or she requests, no matter how rare, no matter how costly, no matter the consequences. A dozen competitors have been personally selected by Calypso to do combat in the 10th awning of the Twisted Metal competition. They come from every background: assassins, mercenaries, vigilantes, professional drivers, social misfits, and joyriders. All are out for one thing tonight: the chance to battle for their ultimate dream. Tonight, one dream will come true. Tonight's combatants are... Here we get some character introduction. Sweet Tooth, driven by Needles Cane. Yellow Jacket. You know, I won't say the driver names. Dark Side. Outlaw. That's some good music. Thumper. Crimson Fury. Pit Viper. Warthog. Mr. Grimm. Spectre. Hammerhead. Roadkill. And there we have the cast of the original Twisted Metal. So yeah, because obviously I'm alone as per usual, we're going one player contest. And here we have our characters we can select. And if we go to car info, we get some lore, which of course we're getting. This is going to be more of an introduction video. Sweet Tooth. While it drives like a bathtub on wheels, this baby is powerful. Watch out for its napalm ice cream cones. Driven by Needles Cane. An escaped mental patient, Sweet Tooth is a man on a mission. He has entered Twisted Metal in hopes of getting the one prize that means more to him than anything else in the world: his best friend. The special weapon is the Napalm Cone, a very powerful flaming projectile. Comes in vanilla and chocolate flavors. Special weapon power, max 1 speed on 1 handling and 4 armor, so Trank. Pure trank. Okay, so that's our first pick. Then we got Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket, speeding in from the mean streets of New York City, Yellow Jacket is one of this year's most well-rounded competitors. It's an old man in a taxicab. Charlie Kane, an old and lonely cab driver from the streets of New York, he has entered Calypso's contest to learn what happened to his son, a young man who disappeared 20 years ago. A special weapon, Molotov cocktails. Bottles of the good stuff set aflame. Crude but effective. Special weapon power 3, speed 3, handling 3, and armor 3. They weren't kidding when they said well-rounded. Dark Side. A massive vehicle with awesome power but slow acceleration. Driven by Mr. Ash, a ravenous creature who wants to get back what is rightfully his. He's hoping Calypso can help him retrieve an item so powerful it could destroy the world. Special weapon, Death Blast, a thin beam of white hot fire stolen from the depths of hell. Special weapon power 1, speed 1, handling 1, and armor 5. This is a whole new meaning to the term trank. If Sweet Tooth is a tank, okay, Sweet Tooth is a tank. It's got its guns, it still has it has very, obviously, good firepower based on the special weapon power, but that's a tank. Darkseid's a full-on fucking trank. Outlaw. A sturdy, dependable car with a close-range weapon that can be counted on to pull Sergeant Roberts out of the deadliest battles. Sergeant Carl Roberts, a good cop in a world gone mad, he has entered the contest in hopes of forcing Calypso to put an end to Twisted Metal once and for all. Special weapon, Taser. Take charge or shock your opponents with your omnidirectional taser. I don't think a taser's gonna help much in this situation. Special weapon power 3, speed 3, handling 2, armor 4. Fairly well-rounded. Thumper. The lowest of low riders. This car is tough and big, able to escape from the toughest of neighborhoods. Bruce, a passionate kid from the streets of LA, he's got one last shot at taking his neighborhood out of the war zone. Alright. Special weapons, Scorcher. Burn your enemies to a cinder with this red-hot column of flame. Strong with lots of reach. It does not have lots of reach. Special weapon power 5, speed 4, handling 2, and an armor of 4. Not bad. Crimson Fury. Sharp and super fast, this sports car can outrun every other vehicle in this year's contest. Hold on one sec. Agent Stone. Agent Stone has been hired by an underground freedom organization. His job is to use his prize to claim an object that could liberate the world. Special weapon, Crimson Blade. A thin red armor-melting laser, very precise to have at your command. Special weapon power 2, speed 5, handling 5, armor 1. Ooh, that's not gonna... Sounds like a leak will... Sounds like a weak little pussy-ass bitch to me. Pit Viper, that's... What is that car? Is it a dune buggy? That's weird looking. Anyway. Pit Viper, tough and sturdy, the Viper shoots out a stream of acid that can melt most opponents with a single hit. What contains that in it? Like, if it's strong enough to melt through any of... Okay, if it's strong enough to where it could melt most opponents with a single hit, where do you store acid that powerful in that? I don't know, when did... Angela Fortin, a woman leading a double life, she is competing for $1 million in cash. Okay. Special weapon, Sizzle. Your opponents will sizzle when covered with the deadly green slime. Special weapon power, 4. Speed, 3. Handling, 2. Armor of 3. Fairly well-rounded. Warthog. Slower than most of this year's competitors, but with a mean special weapon and a ton of armor, it doesn't need to be fast. Commander Mason. Commander Mason is working for the U.S. government. He is hoping Calypso can help him retrieve, and I am so powerful it could destroy the world. Special weapon, XQJ-37 Hornets. Nail an enemy with all 3 of these homing missiles for some major damage. Special weapon power 3, speed 1, handling 2, and armor of 4. Mr. Grimm. A fast, highly maneuverable chopper built to go the distance. Besides handling, this vehicle carries a weapon from the other side. A collector of sorts. Tonight he will claim the one item that has eluded him for years. I don't know what that could mean. Special weapon, Death Spawn. Scare the life out of your enemies when you launch these spirits from the other side. Interesting. Special weapon power 5, speed 4, handling 3, armor 1. Not the most resilient of foes, but he's a class cannon. Spectre, a classic ride from 1965. Nice. Fast and man... It rhymes. No, wait. Fast and... No, wait. No, wait. More or less. Fast... Excuse my aneurysm. Spectre is a... Fast and maneuverable, Spectre is a great rush on the open road. Scott Campbell. Scott Campbell is a restless spirit who hopes Calypso's contest can make him whole again, so he really is a Spectre. Special weapon, Phantom Burst. This missile will fly through walls and floors, homing in for some major damage. That seems a little overpowered. Special weapon power 4, speed 5, handling 4, armor 1, so he's also something of a glass cannon, I suppose. Hammerhead. Alright, hold up. Nah, hang on. You got one guy on the top on the select screen, but there's 2 of them. That's not cool, man. Why you gotta exclude Dave? What did Dave ever do to you? Hammerhead, a monster that crushes its enemies under its giant tires. It handles for crud, but its power is awesome. Dave and Mike, a stolen monster truck, 2 high school dropouts, and a collection of hard rock CDs. What could possibly go wrong? Special weapon, Crusher. Smash opponents to a pulp under your giant treads of death. Special weapon power 5, speed 1, handling 2, armor 4, so similarly Trank. And finally, Roadkill. Piece together from many junkyard hulks, Roadkill is a heavily armored demolition derby on wheels. Captain Spears. Captain Spears is a man filled with regret. He is competing in Twisted Metal in hopes of recreating the past in which he is recreating the past in which he is currently living. Special weapons, Steel Dagger, a giant rod of rusty metal fired at 100 miles per hour. A metal javelin that destroys whatever it hits. That sounds a little dangerous. Special weapon power 3, speed 4, handling 2, and armor 4. So that's our cast. Who to pick? Well, I suppose we'll just have to pick in the next episode. And you know what? I'm going to let you all pick. I'm going to do a poll. Maybe I'll put it as a poll, or I'll put it in the comments section. Whoever gets the highest recommendations is who I will play as for this first session. And how I think I'm going to do it, if I can, if I don't suck so hard at it, is that I'm going to do 1 episode on each character to complete the series, so we can get all the endings. That is my goal for this game, and we're playing on medium. I'm gonna practice. Hopefully this goes well. I hope y'all are interested in this series as much as I am. I don't know why this series has caught my attention as much as it has, but I'm very interested in it. So, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I will see y'all, hopefully, in the next video, and we'll have someone to pick. Bye-bye.